Ever wondered how to produce bass house music? This genre, known for its punchy drum patterns and powerful bass lines, has captured the hearts of music producers and listeners alike. Its gritty, deep tones, coupled with energetic elements like vocal chops and brass hits, create a unique soundscape that's hard to resist. The secret sauce? Sidechain compression, which adds that characteristic groove and energy to the track. Today we delve into the fascinating world of producing bass house music. Stay tuned. The first step in creating bass house music is to establish a punchy and driving drum pattern. This drum pattern forms the backbone of your track and sets the stage for everything else. Start by laying down a solid kick drum. The kick should be powerful, resonant, and consume the low-frequency space. It should hit hard and carry the rhythm of the track. Next, introduce the snare. In bass house music, the snare often has a sharp and snappy quality to it, cutting through the mix to provide a contrasting hit to the kick. Try layering multiple snare samples to achieve a unique and full-bodied sound. The interaction between the kick and snare is a key factor in determining the groove of your track. Pay attention to the placement of these elements, as they can make or break the rhythmic foundation of your bass house track. Now that you have your drum pattern, it's time to move on to the next crucial aspect: the bass line. A powerful and modulated bass line is the heart of any bass house track. Now let's delve into the process of creating a bass line that's just as strong. We'll be relying heavily on synthesizers for this task. When creating your bass line, aim for gritty and deep tones. These are the tones that will give your track its unique flavor. Don't be afraid to experiment with different waveforms and filters. A sawtooth wave, for instance, can provide a rich, biting sound, while a low-pass filter can help you achieve a deep, rumbling tone. Remember, in bass house music, the bass line isn't just a background element, it's the star of the show. It sets the mood, drives the rhythm, and keeps the listeners hooked. So take your time crafting it, make it powerful, make it modulated, but most importantly, make it your own. With your bass line in place, let's add some energy to the mix. To give your track that signature bass house energy, you'll need to integrate some rhythmic elements and apply sidechain compression. Rhythmic elements like vocal chops, stabs, or brass hits add a dynamic layer to your track. Vocal chops, for instance, can be used to create catchy hooks or intricate rhythms, while stabs and brass hits can provide punctuating accents that enhance the groove. Now let's talk about sidechain compression. This technique is crucial to achieving that characteristic bass house pumping effect. It works by reducing the volume of a sound, like your bass line, whenever another sound like your kick drum plays. This creates a rhythmic ducking effect, adding groove and energy to the track. Different compressors offer different sidechain options, so experiment to see what works best for your mix. And there you have it! You're well on your way to producing your own bass house track. So how simple is it to produce bass house music? As we've seen, start with a punchy drum pattern, then develop a deep, gritty bass line using your choice of synths. Add in some dynamic rhythmic elements like vocal chops, stabs, or brass hits, and finally apply sidechain compression to get that signature pumping effect. It's all about groove and energy. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and soon you'll be producing bass house tracks that will get everyone on the dance floor. Thanks for tuning in.